What's up guys, you're tuning to JC Quadcopters and this is my review of the BayangToys X7 aircraft. Sorry, I got confused with the X9 aircraft. And as you can see, it's such a cool looking quad. I got the pink version. It just looks so cool. The LEDs are really nice bright LEDs. Probably won't show up on camera, but they're internal LEDs, and I'll just show you. There's a little bit of a gap there. It's probably not showing up around there, but so that's pretty much the only place where the LEDs can shine out, but they shine through the body really well, so they light up the whole body in really nice night flyer. We'll go over some of the specs now. Sorry, just refresh that. So the flight times, I got around 5 minutes and 40 seconds, including the LCD warning, so until it goes completely flat. It's around a 45 second LCD warning, just checking my notes here. So really nice long LCD warning, probably a little bit too long. Kind of makes you not really care too much about the warning, so it would have been nicer if it was around a 20 second LCD warning. That's what I like the most, around 20 seconds, because then you know that you have to get it back to yourself, but you also have a bit of time. And there's a bit more urgency to it than 45 seconds. Without the prop guards, I got 5 minutes and 50 second flight, so the prop guards here, they only take around 10 seconds of the flight time off. So, and they're really pretty good prop guards. They're double screwed in. Sorry, this will be a bit hard to focus, but there's 2 screws you have to take out. And that screw actually connects the body, the pink part to the white part as well. So not prop guards designed to come on and off easily between flights really. They're pretty much, you have them on or you don't. Well, that's not very logical, but yeah, they don't come off very easily, but they are quite tough when you do have them on, and since they only take around 10 seconds of flight off, I definitely do recommend having them on. They're a bit strange though, as they have a little tab coming up here, and that's not higher than the prop. You can see the props are a lot higher there, so I'm not sure why they've got a little tab coming up. I think it's just for looks, but yeah, it's so you don't get any roof clearance. It'll just hit the little bulge in the prop, so yeah, there's no roof clearance from the prop guards, but they're overall really nice prop guards which don't take off much flight time, so that's good. We'll just go into what it comes with now. In this little bag of goodies, it has a USB charging cable, and the battery's inbuilt, so that's a big thing. I know some people don't like that. I don't particularly like it either. So that means you have to use the charging cable every time. You can't replace the batteries between flights. You have to wait for it to charge up and then use it, which will last around 5 minutes and 40 second flights, and then you have to charge it up, use it. You know what I mean? You can't change the batteries during flights. So inbuilt battery, it's a 150 milliamp hour battery, so it's 3.7 volts, so it's got a fair bit of kick to it. Really nice. But yeah, anyway, well, I said I was going to do what comes in the box, so I'll do that now. So in this little bag of goodies, it has a little screwdriver which doesn't really work very well, I've come to terms. Like when you're trying to take the prop guards off, see there's little screws there, that screwdriver doesn't really fit in well, so yeah, maybe I just got a faulty one, but I'm not sure why it doesn't fit too well. Should. And then obviously charging cable and 4 spare props, so you get a full set of props. And there was 2 counterclockwise and 2 clockwise props, so that's nice that haven't stuffed it up. With a couple of my other quadcopters, they've stuffed up, they've put like 3 counterclockwise props in, so yeah, that's a bit frustrating. So here's the user manual. It's only 6 pages long, all in English, no Chinese. Pretty nice, but the English is pretty bad. Like I've wrote down in my notes here, it could be more explanatory, so it could have more, could explain it better, and also words like, let me see an example, try to find an example. They've just missed a couple of words, like, I don't know, if it says to minimise the chance of breaking your quadcopter, they say minimise chance breaking quadcopter. Like there's no to in it, it kind of makes it a bit harder to understand. So the user manual's not great English, but it's all in English, like all in the English language, so there's no Chinese to get confused with. Here's the transmitter. lot like the Hubsan X4 series transmitter, or not the Hubsan X4 107D, but the rest of them. The on and off switch. It binds automatically as well, so that's pretty nice. You don't have to bind it manually, but you can bind it manually, and that's a bit faster, so you can do that. So throttle, steering, obviously. This is trim. These are just trim buttons, and what are these buttons for again? That's rates and that's flips, so it's nice that they have them up there. Some transmitters don't. And it takes 4 AAA batteries, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 4 AAA batteries. I've wrote it down in my notes there. So yeah, pretty nice transmitter overall. The range from the transmitter is actually fairly decent. It's around 50 to 60 meters, so you get pretty good range with this, especially for a little quadcopter like the X7. So really nice range, and yeah, and also you can fly this. You can fly the JJRC H8 Mini with this, and you get much better range than the normal transmitter of the H8 Mini. This little nano transmitter only gives you around 20 meters range, but the BayangToys X7 aircraft transmitter gives you around pretty good range, like 80 meters or so. So really nice transmitter, since you can bind it with other ones. So I'm a huge fan of this. I like the feel of it as well. What else do we have to say here? LCD warning, 45 seconds. Here's the box. I like this box. It's quite a big box for the quadcopter. As you can see, like, fairly big. Here's the BayangToys X9 aircraft box. It's half the size, and the quadcopter's bigger. Where's the other one? See, it's bigger, and the box is half the size. So I thought that was a bit funny, because I got them both in the same order. But yeah, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so this box is really nice. It looks really cool. I've done an unboxing on this, so make sure to check that out if you're really getting interested in the quadcopter. And yeah, so overall this quadcopter is just an awesome indoor flyer. It's so fun. It's got really good yaw rate, which changes between the three rates, and 25%, 50%, and 100%. And the yaw rate changes, and in 100% the yaw rate's really good. 25% is just the beginner mode, so it's just normal. And 50% the yaw rate's decent, but overall just matches the pitch which it's in, which is really nice. So it's really good for funneling, good for doing heaps of bank turns, good for pirouetting, whatever you want to do with this. It's really nice. I would recommend it to beginners, and I would also recommend it to intermediate flyers as well, since it's so fun. It's really tough as well, so beginners, if you're not too familiar with quadcopters, you're probably going to crash them when you fly them, so you'd probably crash into walls or whatever. But yeah, it's just a really nice quad, especially for beginners, and one of my favourite indoor flyers. Anyway, that's enough talking now. I'll take it out for a flight. Hey guys, welcome to my indoor flight review of the BayangToys X7 aircraft. This aircraft is just awesome. See, as always, we'll start off with a hands-off hover. Just to trim this out a bit. See, that's hands off, and it's just going to stay there. Look at that, that is incredible. Oh, sorry, that wasn't on screen. So, hands off. Oh. Anyway, you get the point. It's a very stable hoverer. It's not a rate one. It's pretty unflyable indoors. I'll try to do a full rotation here. Extremely slow yaw rate. It's pretty much just for beginners who want to get off the ground for the first time, I guess. It's always, on most quadcopters there's usually a rate like that. This is rate 2 now, fairly slow. Yaw rate gets a lot better though, and it matches the pitch really well, so that's good. I'll try to do some funnels on rate 2. I'm not sure if I'll be able to. Oh, they're pretty big, but that's pretty much the best I got. So rate 3 now. Now this is where the flying gets fun. Really good indoors. It's got good yaw rate, shooting the pitch really well. See, there's the yaw rate. Really nice yaw on rate 3. Now I'll do a throttle punch. So, as you can see, really nice throttle punch. Goes up really fast. And now I'll do some flips. Sorry. Really nice little loopy flips. The recovery is pretty cool. It like kind of swoops up. Not sure if you'll be able to see it very well, but try to run close to the camera. Not sure if that got in well, but hopefully it did. See, really nice flips. Just do some more bank turns and stuff. I'll try funnel. I'm not the greatest at funnels. No. Oh! Still alive. See the really cool little LEDs in there. They glow up the whole body. I've got the pink version, so it still shines through really well. I'm sure the white version will shine through even better, and the yellow version. But the pink's pretty cool. I just like pink. I don't know why. So we'll do a durability test with the prop guards. Prop guards are removable, but I'm just doing them inside. So they do stuff up the flight a fair bit, but yeah, but they are pretty tough and they do protect the props pretty well. Covering from the surgery. You've seen my CX10 review. I was on my crutches. It was a bit funny in the flight review. I had to fast forward me getting the quadcopter when I crashed it. Yeah, just awesome little flips. And this is the LCD warning, so it's going flat, as you can see there. Yeah. That's the LCD. So it's been about 10 seconds already. Throttle's still fine. Can't do flips when it's like this. Still going strong. It's been about approximately 20 seconds. Still alright. That's probably around 30 seconds now. Sorry, I'm just not being exact, but still doing well. 40 seconds. Going to rate 2 to see if it makes a difference. Oh, now it's done. So it was about a 50-second LCD warning on this occasion. Thank you for watching and please subscribe.